with a question. So, how many of you get intoxicated every day? Tell me the truth. Do you get intoxicated at all? Do you take intoxication? Tell me the truth. Every day I'm talking about. Okay, every once in a while. Every so often? No? You don't get intoxicated? No, no, no alcohol? No, no, no this. Or what do they, I don't know what they call from the nose they take inside, you know? I hope they don't take from the ears inside. You know? We take it by ears. They don't take by ears. No? Okay. Well, then you must congratulate yourselves, all of you, because the youth of today and the middle-aged people of today, I do not know how much old age, but probably the old age people also of today, they get intoxicated every single day. Did you know this? Of course you know this. Tell me one thing, what is intoxication meaning? What is the meaning of intoxication? Ask Google. Come on, ask your Google friend, your guru, and find out what is intoxication. Intoxication means. Intoxication means? Come on, nobody's looking at Google. Intoxication meaning.
When some cause or lose control of intoxication means to be drunk or under the influence of drugs.
To be drunk or under the influence of drugs. Still intoxicated, especially by alcohol. What is definition of intoxication? Intoxication occurs long before someone passes out. They don't. When they pass out, they don't even know they passed out. So before they pass out, they realize that they are intoxicated. Each person responds differently to the effects of alcohol. Okay, so I'm just reading now for everyone. Okay, all right. So it says that it depends on base effects on the alcohol based on mood. So each person responds differently to the effects of alcohol based on mood, setting, physical health, and tolerance. Tolerance. You require tolerance. Intoxication. Wow. Intoxication is the point at which alcohol depresses the central nervous system so that mood and physical and mental abilities are noticeably changed. Hmm. They're talking about alcohol. I can tell you something very, very soon. Actually, Google is one step behind. Although we say that Google is the current and future trends, it will predict, but it is one step behind. I'll tell you. How many of you watch and are intoxicated to reels? REELS, reels, short reels. Raise your hands. Reels or shorts or whatever it is called. How many of you watch it? Yes, 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 that's right. Thank you. All of you watch it. That's very good. Who else? Who else? Others also watch. How much time do you invest, not spend, right? In watching reels? 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 50 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hour? Oh, I don't know. Tell me, tell me. I don't watch, so but yeah, whatever it is. But tell me, shorts or reels, or even in Facebook, it's called reels, isn't it? Instagram, it's called reels too. Yeah. And in TikTok, it's called TikTok or Reels, TikTok Reels. Yeah, TikTok is banned in India. Indians are saved from TikTok. Everybody else is not saved from TikTok. TikTok. When I heard TikTok by the word, I was laughing. I said, "What is this name, TikTok?" And I didn't realize it was so big. Everybody's on TikTok. The president of America is on TikTok as well. TikToking, ticking and talking. All right, tell me. So, how much time do you invest on Reels? Do you know? Do you even know? Raise your hand if you know. Yeah. Okay, I know because I don't. Right? Okay. Now, raise your hand if you watch Reels every day. You be honest. You have to be honest about everything. Everybody's on. Everybody looks at Reels every day. No? Okay. Right. All of you. Very good. Thank you very much for being very honest. Now, how many of you do not know from one reel jumps to the next reel and then next reel and next reel? It just goes on. You like to be in the reels, watching the reels. Yes, all of you. All of you. Let's not raise our hands each time. Okay, we understand this, right? Okay, right. Do you know something? Why the reels? Why reels have become so popular? Are our youngsters like our Shubhadra Devi Mataji and Navina Mataji and Madhavji is very small still, but he'll be he'll be in it. They'll be in. Everybody will be in it. Why is it they make it small, short, shorts, YouTube shorts and reels, and why do they make it short? Do you know? Because yeah,
Your attention time is very short, Guruji.
the attention time is very short. Otherwise, they lose interest. There was a movie I remember in India. There was a movie had come, and in that movie there was a song. A lot of in Hindi movies, a lot of songs. So one song was going on, dancing on the truck. Everybody's dancing there, and after about 3 minutes, the dancer stops and says, "Stop it now! More than 3 minutes, if you make this song, we will go out to smoke bidis. So stop the song now. Enough of it. There is attention span. People can spare only about 3 minutes at that time. Now 3 minutes has come down to few about 8 seconds or something, 9 seconds attention span. It is gone, right? All of you. That's right. And now it has gone even lower. So now the reels are popular because if you put a 3-minute video song, who's going to watch for 3 minutes? Tell me. How many of you watch reels will watch for 3 minutes? You will invest 3 minutes of a valuable time or 5 minutes to get a message. No, you want to on the go. Your coffee's on the go, your tea's on the go, your breakfast burgers are on the go, everything's on the go, on the go, on the go. So your messaging is also go on the go. Now tell me one thing. All of you who are on Instagram or whatever it is, Facebook or whatever it is, TikTok, your friends also on that? You Shubhadra Mataji on Reels now? Is she watching Reels? Is she with us? Yeah, she said, enough of this. Boring. This Prabhuji always speaks boring. I'm wild. What's one thing? What is going on there? Whenever I go to India or whenever it is India or any other place, when I'm on the phone, I'm sorry, in the plane. Before the plane starts, everybody's on the phone with their everything. So busy, as if they're doing something like this and all they're doing. And the plane they are switched off, They're, the food they come, they eat, and then they and our plane is landed, everybody starts their mobile phone. And they're doing like this. I actually thought they must be very busy people, very important people, having some kind of big executives. People are waiting for the decisions. I'm used to it. People wait for the decisions to take before the plane starts. They ask for a decision, and he cannot answer, so waits for the plane to land, and then he gives. And then I peeked into somebody's phone. He was looking at all this Instagram thing, man. Looking and then liking it, not liking how many has come and all those things. I looked at somebody else, exactly the same thing. And these are not teenagers. These are older people, middle-aged people and older people, and not by suit, boot, and all doing like this. So yeah, you tell me, how many of your friends are on Instagram and TikTok and Facebook and YouTube? YouTube. All of them. Everyone is correct. How many people's lives are on? They put their lives on Instagram and TikTok and all. Hey, I did this now. They are brushed. It used to be in the past. But teenage youngsters will be like this. Is it not so? Look what I'm doing. I'm eating now. Nice pudding, very nice bread, nice cake. My mom made this for me. Wow. Right? And likes and all goes on. Correct? Right? People put their life on this. I assume. If you dispute, just tell me I dispute. Other I'm keeping on going. All right? All of you are agreeing to this. All right. If how many of you cannot do without watching a reel a day? If your friend's life is on it, all of you, can you? At one point in time, I remember when people would wait for the newspaper to come in their home. In Mumbai, at least, especially it was like this. And if newspaper is delayed, they all are waiting for the newspaper to come. Either some on the swing or sitting there and they're having the tea. When the newspaper comes, they read the newspaper, then they go to toilet and get ready. How ridiculous is that? Otherwise, they can't even get ready. As if newspaper is something like this. Have you ever seen this? I've seen it all the time. Yeah. Nowadays it is like this. Before you go to sleep, how many of you watch reels before you go to sleep? TikToking before you go to sleep? Don't answer the question. I can see it. All of you do. How many of you wake up in the morning and open the reel and watch the reel before you wake up and doing the brushing also? Before you think about Krishna. Right? All of you. No, but I don't do so much. I do it sometimes, whatever it is. How ridiculous is that? This is how it is. Do you think it is so important for you? Why do you do it? It's a FOMO, is it not so? Especially for youngsters like teenagers and all. It's a FOMO. FOMO means what? What is the meaning of FOMO, Subhadra Devi, Mataji? Do you remember FOMO? What does FOMO means? Do you know FOMO? FOMO?
No, Prabhuji.
Oh, you do not know. Oh, that's okay. That's good. You don't know it's good. It's called fear of missing out. That's all right. You don't need to know this. Okay? So, it is FOMO. People are very worried about their FOMO thing. And because everybody's life is in it, on FOMO. Okay? See, that's why I also put on shorts. We make shorts, So Guru Maharaj's message has gone like this, in shorts. Because people don't have time to listen to 1 hour class and 2 hour classes and all those things, Right. So, how many of you fear from FOMO? Tell me honestly. All of you fear from FOMO, right? All of you. All of you are FOMO. Because everyone's life is on FOMO. So it's on. Because everyone's life is on fear on Instagram. And they say, Hare, you don't know what's happened there? No, I don't know. Hare, you're not on Insta? Oh man, it's ridiculous. It's, oh my God, I'm not on Insta. Oh, I have to be on Insta. I have to see, I have to watch everyone. And then if you watch someone's video, if you don't like it, you won't get liked back. So you're forced to like. How ridiculous is that? It's ridiculous. Is this good? Hold on. So intoxication meaning, now we'll have a broader definition of intoxication. All right. First thing, something without which you cannot do. Is this right? Is this all right? We can evolve definition together, all of us. Is it correct? You have to do without which you cannot do. You cannot go to toilet. You got to brush your teeth. You cannot have your prasadam, your food. I don't know whether you do aarti, you watch reels and do aarti or what. I don't know. They're very busy. Doctors can't do operations without it. Watching reels. Yeah. So what is the definition of intoxication? Intoxication means something you have to do. You're compulsed. There's a compulsion to do. Now you know it is good. It is not very good. Correct? All of you know this. It's not very good. How much time do you spend on this reels per day? 1 hour, 2 hour, 2 hours? 3 hours? Average about 3 hours? Approximately 3 hours? Yeah, 2 hours, 3 hours. Tell me one thing. 3 hours you invest on Reels. If you don't do it, what will happen to your life? You will left behind. Your friends, you will not know about what friends are doing, correct? That's fear of missing out. What's the latest TikToking, latest, all this, correct? Am I right in this situation? Yeah, yeah.
Yes, Prabhuji, are you talking about the young generations?
Not every generation, everybody, especially youngsters. But
Okay.
the older people have got something else they spend time on, some other social media.
Yeah, yeah.
We'll talk about Reels.
I think
We'll
older
talk about,
generation they're not much attached to these reels and all that. I mean, I don't think so, but yeah, younger generation definitely. Yeah,
yeah. Older generation attracted to what?
depend, Prabhuji. I don't know. Everyone different.
Stock market news, right? Making money
Yes,
news.
yes. Yeah, news and
Every
all that. Yes,
hot
yes.
tips in 1 second, hot tips in 5 seconds, something like this. Okay, all right. We'll work with that then. So now tell me, we'll just stick to this one segment here. Okay. How many of you know that this is not very good to do, to spend so much time on reels? Yeah, all of you. But how many of you are able to stop it? We know it is bad, but we can't stop it, right? This is intoxication. Is it not so? Yeah, what is it? Ghazal. They have this ghazal, very famous ghazal it became, shairis and all that. I know, मैं शराबी नहीं, पर कोई पिला दे तो मैं क्या करूं? Something like that, right? If people are clapping, such nice shairi, fantastic. I'm not a drunkard. If somebody gives me to drink, what can I do? So I drink. Sure. Similarly, I know being on reels is not very good, but what do? I'm to spend time, kill time, watching. I'm traveling in my auto or traveling in the car, sitting in the plane, or to kill time. Time pass. Right now, do you know something? There is science behind it. How many of you know this? That there is science behind it. Science behind hooking you to these reels. Can you raise your hands? Raise your hand if you really know there's science behind it. Yeah, we've got one Divanshi Mataji only. Nobody else. Sushi Mataji is also there. Very good. There's science behind it. Now what is the science? Shilpa Puja also there, right? Science, what is the science? It's called. If you know that, you should know the answer.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. I'm not sure if you're talking about the same thing, but like the way I understand is that these Instagram, Facebook, they use these AI-based algorithms that kind of understand what catches your attention the most, and then they
Yes,
curate that content to show you what you are stuck to the most. So
that's
everyone's
right.
reel feed looks very different.
Correct. Absolutely correct. And how do they do it? What is this? How do they do this? They understand the psychology. You see? And why do they understand psychology? Why do they do this? Because they love you very much? Of course they do. They love each and every one of you very, very much. They understand Pradyumna Prem Vyas. They love you. They are the first one to wish you happy birthday, Pradyumna. Is it not so? They wish you happy birthday? Right. What is the mood like today? Not very good. Let's cheer you up. It'll happen. It'll come soon. This is going to come soon. This app will also be there. They don't have a separate app. The same Instagram, the same Facebook will say, "How's your mood like today?" Ah, To others, you may say, I'm very, very good. Outsiders say, I'm doing very well. But in the Facebook, you say, no, very good. In a sad mood. We'll cheer you up. What would you like to listen to? What would you like to do? What will cheer you up? We know what will cheer you up. Oh, is it? I'll make you hear this song you heard some time ago. You like this person singing, we'll give you that songs all the time. Just sing. They love you. They absolutely love you. Your brother, sister may forget your birthday, but your Instagram and Facebook will never forget your birthday because they recorded it each time. Many of you would not even want a real life partner, friends, because there are AI bots who are friends. Do you know this? Don't tell me you don't know this. Don't tell me I'm one step ahead than you guys too. I thought you guys are better than me. Do you know this? People don't really interact with people. Listen, no, I like to interact with my chat box, the AI tool which is there. They have a face also. How many of you know this? You don't know? Yeah, Shushti Mataji knows this. You're doing database management. Your data.
Software
Okay,
management.
so software management. Okay, all right. Anyone in data mining, as they call it? Anyone of you in data mining? They're churning out data. Data is to spend huge amount of space online because they want to understand what you do, why you do, when you do, when you don't do. But don't do. Oh, this guy must have gone to be in the toilet or shower, to get ready now. Otherwise, he'll be on to it. Don't worry. Once he comes back, he's back here. Otherwise, there also people go ridiculous, completely ridiculous. That's why when they use their phone and shake hands, I don't shake hands with them. They don't take the phones anywhere. Ridiculous. I tell him after COVID, I stopped shaking hands with people. Good night. I don't shake hands with people at all. Ridiculous people, completely obnoxious. You must take your shower also, but the mobile phone should be taken baths every day. Only then we'll shake your hands. Or don't shake your hands. Ridiculous. So now you tell me this. It's called. This is correct what you said of algorithms. But it's called human psychology interacting with machines. They actually understand you. The top ones are all the Googles of the world, the Facebooks of the world. They know exactly. They know the segments, sub-segments, income segments. They also know that you are watching these ads as window shopping or you really buying. We would know this because we give them money to Facebooking and Google. Say this product has to be sold. Sell it to me, and they sell it to us. You should know how to do it because they love you because they can make money off you and me. Absolute money. They know exactly where you live, your patterns, you're buying, you're not buying, you're shopping. Like Divashi Madari must be your family marriage at home, She must be buying some dresses or some jewelry. All those ads will come. When you go to TikTok, or you don't go to TikTok, India, you don't have TikTok, but Insta and all, you have all those ads coming, everything will come. Makeuping or whatever it is, dresses or shoes or everything, all time and dozen, everything comes in. And youngsters who are of the age of, like Shubhadra Mataji or Navina Mataji and all, they don't even know this. They're sucked in totally, gone. And parents are unaware because they're also watching. They're also busy in their reels. Watching this. They're also busy. They don't care. Why don't you care? You think of it, that donkey, that Ambarish will say in one of the programs, will realize it. He'll give an encyclopedia, He'll give us information. We'll open, no problem. Okay. And then it is recorded. It's on the web for. See, I did not do it. Just heard my voice and asked on its own searching out. I don't do anything. I didn't know who Siri is. You always come in the middle whenever I'm shouting. Ask Siri, they're saying, I don't know who Siri is. Okay. Right. So this is the situation. Human psychology is understood today, and you are helplessly drawn in it, just like if you are doing this, you're addicted by drinking alcohol, drugs, and all that. You know it is bad, but you can't help it. Same thing is like this. Older people are also attracted to this. Youngsters, even older, they got their own segments. Don't worry, it'll come. They come. Okay. Now this has got serious deficiencies. Why do you think people's attention span are becoming less? How many of you forget things which normally you should not have forgotten? Yeah, all of you. Yeah. Do you know this is because of this intoxication, online intoxication of social media, and your reels are the main culprit? Do you know about this? No, you do not know. It will come. Wait another couple of years, 3 years, then this research will come to say, you know what? People are becoming less and less attentive. They forget things. They've got eye problems. They've got neck problems. They've got back problems. So do these exercises, they'll say. This exercise, that exercise, sitting straight, and all those things. You know, they do not care about you. They just don't care. And those who care about you, your parents, or brothers, sisters, they also fall the same prey to the same people. The victims like you. Seriously, I'm telling you. I would not be on Facebook also. I was not on Facebook for so long. I started because of how to promote this or and keep things rolling. Otherwise, I would not bother. My Instagram account is connected to Facebook because whatever I post there goes there. With this. That's it. And sometimes I post something like this, something like that, but main thing is this way. If you go on TikTok, it will be for this reason only, putting things, a very limited circle, a limited market. But please, this is an intoxication problem. Otherwise, you tell me, you know you want to stop it, but you don't do. How is it possible? How is it possible? Everybody's like this. And then what happens is, oh, how many likes have I got? What is the reaction we have got? And what we have not got. And that will make you depressed. Seeing someone's life will make you happy. When social media came, one thing immediately was struck me was that it is giving everybody the opportunity to get their 1 minute fame. They put a post, people like it, they're famous, they love it. Yeah. Then they went one step ahead by this Snapchatting or the Instas, few seconds of videos, and they get likes. They think they are very good. And people have made money out of it on this. But everybody is making money of what? Of your data. About you. Do you really want to do this? How can you save yourself from this? Do you want to save yourself in the first place? Well, no, I'm all right. I don't mind. It's okay. I enjoy my thing. You see, when I was you were also old. Now come on, all of you were one day now only Subhadra Mataji and Navina Mataji can be called young. Everybody is old now. Come on, if small kids call you aunties and uncles, don't tell me this. You don't call it. Once upon a time they would call you brothers and all whatever call first name. Otherwise, only Subhadra they call Subhadra and Navina they call Navina. Everybody else is uncle, auntie, grandfather, grandmother. All of you are gone old. You're no longer young. So leave that. Don't be in fool's paradise. All right? Don't be in fool's paradise. Even the old people they pose like this. I'm looking so young, and they get 50 likes. So nice. You look so young. They feel very happy, and after this pose, they've got a backache. Completely ridiculous. How can you talk about Krishna to them? All this, I was doing research, and I was thinking, in my head, all my antennas were up. So how do we talk about Krishna to these people? What do we do? These are completely jungly people. I'm sorry to say. This is not human being. This is human being. When I was younger than you people, they used to say about movies. Hindi movies in India, also Hindi movies, of course, especially from India. And the trend began in Hindi movies where they would show Western countries, especially in songs. So they would show this poor man who's the hero or heroine of the family of the movie. They're just sleeping, and the dream they go to some Switzerland or America or London, and they're dancing there on the streets, ching 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 ching. And then the song is over, they come back again, and then again the movie starts there. So they said that we have to do this, the directors said, because we have to show people, take them away from their daily life struggle, man. So at that time, there was no mobile phones, there were no Instagrams and Facebooking. So people would buy tickets, standing in the queue. Have you bought tickets like this? Our not senior citizens, but people like me who are very young, they would remember this. They would stood in a queue and bought tickets. I was in a queue and bought tickets. Come on. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Stand in the queue, you buy a ticket, and you get a ticket, and then sometimes you stand in the queue and the house full comes. My turn came and there's a house full board, no ticket ball. Hey, there's no ticket now. What do I do? So you go and the black guy will come and say, hey, black, how much I want to saw this movie? I'll give you 20 rupees more, 100 rupees more. And I said, oh my God, I'll take my family with me. Yeah, okay, give me 100 rupees, 50 rupees. I said, no, 20 rupees more. So give 20 rupees and get the tickets and go and watch the movie in black. Yeah. So at that time, we used to watch like this. And I know people who would buy 2 weeks in advance when the movie is not yet come releasing. First day, first show, matinee. How many of you know people who would always watch first day, first show in matinee? Many of you would know this. How many of you would know? No? Only me? Yeah, one, two. Yeah, nowadays you guys can watch on television anyways, Netflix and all that. That's okay. I'm talking about buying the tickets and watching. I know so many of them. First day, first show, I'm always there. They're very proud about it. They're always standing in the queue for 1 hour, 2 hour, and get the ticket. And then first day, first show, and they'll give the review of the movie. Before anybody comes. So at that time they do this. Why? The movie was an escape route for them. They wanted to escape reality. And all this problem, they had to do all this to struggle, yeah, to do this, escape reality. And today, on your own, in your bedroom, in your living room, in your toilet seat, in your car ride, in your auto rickshaw, in your plane, the mobile phone which is going with you as a friend is giving you exactly the same, escaping from reality. Do you know people who are on these reels to escape reality? Do you know? I'm not saying you are doing it. I'm saying, do you know to escape reality? They're very sad people. They do not want to be in real life. Just see. The same thing was there. People also struggle to earn money. That's why they would watch movies. And when the hero would boom, that villain, they'll feel very happy because they were losing out in their real life. And in the movie, they show that the evil is dead, it's been caught by the police at the end, and the rightness is won, and they feel very happy about it and come home to reality, where it is never the case. Evil always wins. And today also, after all these years, it is exactly the same thing. People are escaping reality. That's why they are on reels. Have you thought like this? How many of you thought like this, so deep about you watching the reels? Or just pick up and watch reels? Okay. Yeah. Think about it. Just think about it. This is not, if you want to be used like this, it's up to you. What are you going to fear? People will say, but you didn't know this new latest update from this lady, this friend, that person, this person. No, I don't know. You missed out. I said, well, he's my friend. You can tell me. Everybody's on you. Yeah, that's right. I don't want them to make money out of me. That's up to you. But this will have, imagine this, if the attention span is reduced, If you forget things, what does it tell you? Entertainment should give you peace of mind so you can, spend time, right? Yeah. When I was doing this research about this Instagram and all this today, I was doing the research. Today, before this program, I spent 45 minutes sitting in my garden. It was a hot day, but in New Zealand, if you sit under a tree, where it's very cool. And somebody told me the other day that the Earth, Mother Earth it works on some frequency. It has got some frequency at which it works. There's so many living beings underneath, living in all so many frequency. Human body has some frequency which is very low. So if you put your bare feet on Earth and sit, it's a very cooling effect, very, very therapeutic effect. I did that today before I could speak this class. Just try it. I know in big cities, you're living in apartments. There is no, when there's a small garden must be there, common garden, community garden. It may not have this facility, but if you get a chance, just sit bare feet. If you can, put your feet on the ground. Be grounded, up to you. But what is this that and that peace would actually give you good remembrance? Is it not so? Is it not common sense? If you're peaceful, then you will not forget things. If you're peaceful, then your attention span would be more. You'll be very peaceful to listen to more discussion, intellectual discussions. So, as Hare Krishna we are philosophically driven. We are fighting against all odds in this world, where anything is sense gratification in a minute. You can gratify your senses in a minute. People go, they see dancing, and they are having their videos being done. People are liking it. It's all done. It has been used even in by temples to show people dancing for the bhajans and people liking it. If nobody likes it, they will not post it. This instant sense gratification is everywhere. In that, how are we going to sit opening Srimad Bhagavatam and study alone in one room, in one corner of the world, trying to meditate? What is this verse telling us? Is my life according to this particular instruction? How will we do this? I think first of all is to acknowledge that yes, you have a problem. If you are spending, now I'll use the word instead of investing, as if you're spending 1 hour, 2 hours watching reels and all that, you have an intoxication problem. Ask yourself, do you really need to do this? Is it fear of missing out, or are you really missing out? As I told you, you want to become devotee, especially what we are teaching, then you have to be lions and tigers walking alone. You cannot be sheeps. You always require somebody else to acknowledge you, to say, yes, you're right, I like your things. Thumbs up with a like or love sign or whatever it is. And you cannot not do it. It is a natural thing to like to see people liking your posts or liking your things. It's a natural thing. But our main focus is this, that what is the value of our life? That's why I asked you the question many times, right? What is the value of your life? What is the value of your life? Is this the value of your life you're keeping? Up to you. You see, all of us have some struggle in life, correct? All of us have some struggle. Either you struggle with looking good, you struggle with people see you good, or you struggle with people experiencing something positive from you. Yeah, you struggle. we are struggling. All of us are struggling. Good grades, good job, good house, good car, everything. Good dresses, good family, good this, good that. All of us are struggling. Is there anybody who's not struggling? Can you raise your hands? All of us are struggling? Okay. Now be with me. Okay, just stand with me, stay with me. This particular team of devotees here, we understand that we have had many lives in the past, correct? We are assuming this point. Yeah? Okay. All right. So it's not for those who do not agree to that. That's a different position. It's not for them, this particular point. Okay. In each life or each lives that we have had as human beings or as devatas, demigods, or lower species, we have always struggled with something. Is it not so? And we have struggled with something material. That is why we are still living in the material world in this life. Is it not so? So everybody is struggling. We have also struggled. Ask anybody what is struggling. I want to earn more salary. I want to work from home. I want to do this. Yeah. Everybody wants something. They want something. Struggle means they want something which they don't have. Correct? If you achieve this, then something else will come to. It'll move on. It adds on. Okay. So we have had our struggles, which is material, and that is the reason why we are living in the material world. Otherwise, by now we would have been with Krishna in the spiritual world, in Goloka. Correct? Agreed? Now, I want all of you to decide what struggle you want to dedicate this life for. Decide about this. That is the value of your life. I don't know the value of your life, I'll tell you. When I asked you this question so many moons ago, what is the value of your life? This is the value of your life. What is it that you want to struggle? Somebody says, I want to eradicate, I want to work for the people, masses. So I will work hard to serve them. So there are the socialist people, social leaders who dedicate their lives for doing it. Perfectly all right. There are some who goes to politics and so some says my aim in life, I want to make sure that I'll make myself happy, people happy. Okay, it's very good. But most of the people, they do not have a focus in life. What do they want to do? They just lead life. Just lead life. And that's the reason they're pushovers. Most of the people in the world are pushovers. They're followers. They need to be led. Go here, they'll go there. Go there, they'll go there. Oh, others are also coming. How many are coming? Thousands people are coming. Oh, that must be good then. I'll go here. No problem. It's your choice. You can lead your life like this and you can be very happy. Being a number, being Instagram, money making tool, or Facebook or TikTok or whatever it is, no problem. I'm not demeaning them. I'm just giving you an example of them. Our focus is you, not them. So I want all of you, each of you, to define very clearly what struggle you want in this life. Otherwise, you'll have multiple struggles. I want to struggle to maintain my family. I want to struggle to look good. I want to struggle to do this. I want to struggle to do that. And it keeps changing. This struggle achieved, put another struggle. But I want you, whoever are with me, whom I'm serving in Hare Krishna, we can, to identify a struggle. And if you do not know, I don't know, then I have one struggle. If you like, if you feel it is all right, you can adopt the same struggle, but it is not compulsory. It is simple. Do you want to know this? Unless you require time to think for your struggle, that's fine. You can have your struggle. But I thought deeply, and I said, I must have, my struggle is this. So you tell me, you want to hear this? And I can tell you. There's no compulsion. I can't see all of you, so you have to say something, You can't raise your voice, raise a hand. I can't see everybody's hands, You say, then I'll tell you.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhuji.
That's easier. You have to say yes, Everything is
Yes,
on the
Prabhu.
platter. Everything is given on the platter, Why you have to say yes? Well, what's the big deal? I say yes, yes. Oh. All right, fine. You can choose your struggle, but my struggle is this. My struggle is a struggle to remember Krishna. This is my struggle. And we all have to dedicate our lives to this one struggle. Unless you find your own struggle, that's fine. That's perfectly all right. The struggle doesn't need to be yours. Is to remember Krishna. That's it. You think it's a good struggle? What do you think? I think it's a very hard struggle. How many of us want to chant sincerely and focused without distracting, and we get distracted? So this is the biggest problem. How many of us want to get distracted while chanting? No, no. I can tell you, I have heard since the last 50 years, same question to different gurus and sannyasis. Oh, how do we concentrate while chanting? Are man, 10 million times the question is raised and they give 10 million answers. Some answers are very esoteric, very good answers, man. It's so nice, so beautifully you said. But nothing changes. After 1 year again, how do I concentrate while chanting? This is the problem. So, if we remember Krishna constantly, will we have this problem? We will not have, no? So this is my struggle. We should have one struggle, and that struggle we must keep as the focus point, and that's it. Nothing else. Then if you're watching reel, watching reel, TikTok going on, but I remember Krishna. Or put it down. Up to us, watching some hippopotamus dancing. I saw the other day a reel. Wow, I just came into somewhere, it showed a dog shopping. So nice, man. The dog was trained. He would take his dogs. It was she dog, taking the basket and getting. I want this. Put a leg and say I want this, these fruits. So they would give fruits, and they would take the money which was kept there, and they would give equal amount, and the dog would take out one more fruit from the mouth and put it there again, extra fruit. Goes to the next one and put the feet on something else, vegetable, I want this vegetable. So the vendor, they know the dog, that they give the fruit, about 3 fruits there, and the money is kept in the basket. They take the money, give the change. The dog looks at it and takes out one more fruit and one more vegetable and one more vegetable. 2 vegetables put back in. They don't even show the dog. They're so cute, This is how it is. Really. Do you remember Krishna? Not really. But yes, how is it? Ability is Krishna. Now, don't pass an excuse to say, I want to watch a reel, so I'm finding out something about Krishna here, there. It's up to us. It's up to us. Guru Maharaj said no. That when they saw the bridge made by the Japanese construction company, In the class we heard, so Maharaj said, this intelligence is Krishna. Some of you have given the realization. So why not? Krishna says, I'm the ability in men. So why not? So in this day and age, where our attention span, not the shorts, reels, we cannot look more than 10 seconds, 5 seconds, 7 seconds, 10 seconds, 30 seconds maximum, and then it is gone. 40 seconds, 45 seconds. Attention is gone. Even that we are gone. People are around us are like this. At least those who are in focus with us, we must have one struggle. Everybody is struggling. I'm telling you, if we don't have one defined struggle in life, we will struggle for all reasons in the world. We are struggling as it is now also. Eye problem, back problem, head problem, this problem, that problem, remembrance problem, real problem, Instagram like problem, Facebook liking problem, people hating problem, this problem, that problem. All these problems that exist will remain. But one problem should remain the biggest problem for us. And that I've chosen to be remembrance of Krishna. So define yourself also and dedicate your life, because so many lifetimes, past lifetimes, unlimited, we have had so many problems which we focus upon. We must have been, I want to create a school for the needy people. So they would dedicate their whole lives constructing one school or many schools. At least they're better than others who don't have any problems. Everything is a problem for them. They did something, but nothing spiritual, material. So we should have this. One problem. What is my problem? My problem is I'm struggling. What is your struggle in life? My struggle is to remember Krishna. That's it. And then you watch reels, become FOMO, do whatever you want to do. Yeah, stay focused upon this. If we are not able to do this, how are we going to go back to Godhead? We are not certain whether we'll get human life also. How many of us certain we'll get human life after death? Yeah. All right. That was my point of discussion today. So we get prepared for our next lecture, next discussion, which is of Lord Nityananda's Parents' Day. I raised a lot of points, a lot of challenges. Does anyone want to dispute any of these? Because many of them are assumptions. So when you say, why do you assume this? I'm related to you, reels. I'm not related to reels. I watch reels for 2 hours a day. I use it for a lot of things, this and that. Fine, no problem. You don't have to follow me. I'm nobody. But anyone has to say anything, you can raise your hand and ask a question, please. No? Thank you.
Yeah, Hare Krishna. Thank you very much for a very nice class, Guruji. I was just thinking that, there's people that rely so much on, like, social media or whatever it is, so that they actually, like, for example, even YouTube. I know people that can't sleep without watching YouTube. In fact, they go to sleep while watching a video. They can't sleep without something going on in the background or watching a video. So it's that bad that people are like dependent on it so much that they can't even sleep. They need noise. They need like something going on to sleep, which is pretty crazy. So yeah, Hare Krishna.
Wow, Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Thank you,
White
Amrish.
noise.
Yeah,
Yeah, Hare Krishna.
for a very nice lecture. Actually, one point, Prabhuji, there is opposite to this. The people who are not much interested into social media. So I'm not actually myself very much interested in the most of the social medias. I have the accounts, but I check every now and then. Even actually my work, actually the teams, so many people must be using the teams, and there is a chat forums and all that. And I don't have a habit to go and check every now and then who's messaged me. So I've been actually tapped on the shoulder to say that you need to check your messages. I said, send me the email. Pick up the actually phone and call me if something is urgent. Don't send me the messages. So So people don't like it, actually, if you don't even actually, I think WhatsApp is the only one I check it maybe on daily basis, but not all the time. But people think that you are actually out of place or something like that if you're not checking, your TikTok and all that. But I think I feel peaceful when I'm away from the mobile or screen, which is actually good. Otherwise, yeah, I came to know about the reels, and I know I'm 100% actually agree that is addictive, because you see once and then roll on to the next one and next one and next one. So yeah, it's I thought it's not good for health, because your eyes are get actually tired looking at the screen so long. So this is another side, Prabhuji. I think most of the older generation in my office as well, they're not much attached to these teams and all this, but they like face-to-face meetings rather than actually jumping on the teams. So yeah, there is a bit of a generation gap. Yeah.
That's right. My main thing is intoxication. So that means if this is the only problem, then everybody else should be perfectly able to focus. The struggle should be only one in life.
Yes.
That is the main point. You must have one struggle in life. And what is the struggle? That is the most important thing. So we can come back on that. Intoxication, either if not social media, something else intoxicates anybody else, Yeah. Yeah, I remember before social media, we have had a situation where at our when we were kids and all that, so we used to meet together at one particular place, every day, every evening, morning, or afternoon, or whatever, away from the parents, sit somewhere else, And they know, don't spend so much time coming home. When I call you, go 9 o'clock, you should be here. Nobody comes at 9 o'clock. So we're there enjoying with them. So that's also the same thing, If we don't go, we don't feel very good, We feel we should be there, we have to be there every day, So that is the intoxication then, meeting friends and all those things. But it is so degraded that nowadays they're saying, the experts say that instead of being attached to this social media, might as well go and meet people whom you care for, which we were doing anyways before. But when that was wrong. Ask our parents at the time, and they say, I remember my mom would tell me, listen, when I call you, it's 7:30, 8 o'clock is our dinner time. 7:30, you should be at home. Don't make me look out for you. Do you understand? Yes, mom. And who will come at home? Nobody comes at 7:30 or 8 o'clock. Yeah, much later all the time. It's always the case. It's not so. I felt it. I've seen that. So human nature is such degraded. Now, what I'm saying is that the facility to get intoxicated is changing and adding, and more will come. I just mentioned once about AI friends, girlfriends and boyfriends. It is a reality. You mark my words. As I told you, robotics, all is part of it. There is going to be a pandemic where people are not going to meet real people. They will have their AI friends, AI boyfriend, AI girlfriend, AI wife, AI husband. At least she'll listen to me. He will say, I don't know. Or he'll listen to me. They don't listen to me. This is a fact. And there's nothing new. Even this is nothing new. In Japan, I think I spoke once many years ago, many moons ago, I'd spoken about Japan. Japan has got the highest or the lowest marriage rate. Yeah. All of you know this, right? Japan. They encourage people to get children, beget children. Now they had so many years ago, about 20 years ago, men would carry dolls and walk in the park. Have you seen it? Do you know about this? You don't know. This is 20 years ago. Or more, actually. Japan has faced any technological issue, problem with brain. Japan is the first one to be this thing out, psyched out. They used to have vacations for dolls, when men would gather dolls and go for vacations. Goodness me, how ridiculous is that? Yeah. So this is all addition to this. It's nothing new. Nothing new. AI has just started. It's not even started. You wait and watch. We are in for a very rough ride. Unless the parents are very focused, they'll not be able to. They'll be consumed. Everybody, not parents, will be consumed. You think you youngsters who are uncles and aunties now, to other generation, you think you are in control? You are very young. You're young. You think you're past. Your age is gone. You're finished. Excuse me. Oh my God, I'm very late. Oh my God. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that this is a fact. All right? This is how it is. Even when you are 15 years old, a 2-year-old will call you uncle or auntie. Don't worry about it. That always happens. So that's how it is. We face a problem, as I said, I wrote to some lady who on Facebook, like messaging me. I said, "Thank you very much, mother." She should be to me, not mother, sister. She was a young girl. No, call me sister, not mother. I said, okay, sister, mother. Okay, mother. Say Hare Krishna, sister. She stopped talking to me after that. She never liked the messages again. Right. So anyway, thank you. I just thought, intoxication is all situation. It's always the case. As Sant Kabir, the Kabir would say, that milkman, a milkman in a village. Now, I do not know if you people living in the big mega cities would relate to this saying, but I'll try to say it anyways. They say a milkman has to wake up before the whole village wakes up, much earlier. He has to wash his cows. He has to take out the milk before people are already sleeping. He has to do all these things, and he has to then go to each door in the morning as people wake up, knock on the door and give them milk in their vessels. Have you seen this before? Anyone of you have not seen it? Can you raise your hand if you have not seen this? I think Shubhada Mataji and Navin will not know. They say, what is this? What? I get my milk from the supermarket. Where is milkman coming there? That's right. Yeah, that generation. Everybody else has seen it? Yeah. See how much hard life. But he says, Kabir says, but a person who sells alcohol in his dilapidated small hut, a bhatti of alcohol, he is actually, the alcohol seller has to locate his location outside of the village, far outside. They don't allow the alcohol to be sold inside the village. So he's selling outside of the village, much away. But people have to walk to his place and drink, and he will always be full. People will always go there. Now, which is good? The person who's giving milk is doing a good thing, or person selling alcohol is doing a good thing. Yeah, milk, right? He's giving milk. When what wrong? But he has to wake up before everybody wakes up. To bathe his cows, take out the milk, and take the milk whole containers, and then he has to go and give milk to each and every homes. And then if he's 5 minutes late, we say, "You have come late. My tea is getting late because of you." He says, "I'm sorry, madam. I'm 5 minutes late today." But to drink alcohol, the same person will go all the way, and he's always full. He doesn't have to sell anything. He doesn't have to advertise also. He just opens the shop with alcohol. Everybody knows that the alcohol. I will go. And 7 o'clock will open. I will go there. They all will go there. Early morning, early evening. This is how it is. Is it not so? I have seen in Goa at 7 o'clock in the morning there was a queue. Seriously, during my honeymoon. We had a very long honeymoon. Not long. You people, I'm very envious. You'll be envious of me. How much long honeymoon? You won't even believe how much long honeymoon I had. All 5 star we had. So one day it was a bit stormy day. It was big storm. We were going somewhere else in Dona Paolo, very important beach, play where those, it's a marriage, a loving, romantic situation, Dona Paolo. It was a big storm, and we actually had to. Everything was stopped. It was some standstill, and we stayed in a government house and all that, And then in the morning, as we were traveling, I got out of the van, the travel, and I took a car and said, "I'll pay you more. Take me to this hotel." So this guy would take me from back roads and between the houses. Everything was the trees had fallen on the roads and all those things. Very bad shape. So we're going through all these things. Me and my wife reaching there early morning, 6 o'clock or something. And at that time, in all this, we saw a line, a queue, people waiting patiently. And I said, "Hey, what is this queue for, man?" And I looked there. It looked at the shop. It was alcohol shop. They're waiting for it to be open at 6 o'clock in the morning, even after all this situation. This is the situation. This is how we are. Foolish people, completely intoxicated. Yeah. So now intoxication is on the phone. What to do? We're destroying ourselves. Okay. Anything else anyone wants to say, please? Before we leave our discussion. 7:12 already. Okay. All right. Thank you very much for those who are joined us on YouTube. We're going to disconnect now and we'll start again in a couple of minutes' time for Lord Nityananda Parents' Day. Thank you. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Srila Gurudev ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Shri Gaurachandra Premanande. Hari Hari Bol. We're back in 2 minutes' time. Thank you.
Thank you, Prabhu.